Come on.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Stop playing with us. Hold on. I need more volume. Okay, here we go. Stop playing with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live right now. I need more volume in the headphones. Come on, DJ, I need more volume in the headphones. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. Woo! Let's go. Bombs in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live right now. You know what that mean? Oh man, y'all don't hear me right now. Do you know what that mean? You didn't have to be here. We didn't have to be here, ladies and gentlemen. But look. We are. Let's go. Woo! We didn't have to be here, ladies and gentlemen, but we are. They don't want you to know I'm live right now. They don't want you to know you live right now. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Bombs in chat. Yo, do y'all see Crown Me King lighting up the... More bombs in the chat. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Rules. Ladies and gentlemen, rule number 1, no harassment. We take mental and emotional health here very seriously. Rule number 2, respect the cipher because the cipher's so unkind. A lot of time, a lot of energy went into building the show. Rule number 3. No topics. In a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, do everything that you can to protect you and your loved ones. Do everything that you can to protect me and my loved ones, and everything will be fine and dandy. Let's go. We said rules. We said rules. We understand what it means to be considered acknowledging everything that allows us to be. Our past, foundation, our future. Ladies and gentlemen, that is limitless. I want to take the time to welcome you to the social club. The doors is open. Yeah, you hear we rocking already. The doors is open, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host for this evening. I'm sincerely Terrance. And I want to tell you about the social club. Now, the social club, it's about building a culture for people who want to have themselves of tomorrow be better than themselves of today. This is a community for you to learn about life issues you choose to speak on, and even those you choose not to speak on. This is about the sincerest expression of life and what it means to share it through obstacles, to turmoil, to overcoming those obstacles, to overcoming those stipulations, overcoming those hurdles, and becoming success stories. Ladies and gentlemen, this, without further ado, this social club's for you. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about y'all. But do you feel the energy that's happening around you right now? Do you feel it? Yes. Come on into the social club, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the social club is on Discord. I want you to come in. All right? Come in, talk to the receptionist. We're gonna figure out what packages you want. Would you rather be a gym member, arcade member, book club member, theater member? Come in. come in. We'll figure out what packages you want, but tell our package for you specifically, because you are special here at the Social Club. Exclamation point Discord in the chat for that link. Come on in, join the Social Club. We're growing. We're growing. All right. That being said, within the Social Club, we like to do things like this. We have a workout group. We work out together, y'all. We getting fit together. We getting in shape together. It's called the Grand Rising Workout Group. If you're interested, I want you to come into the Discord, become a gym member. Look, just come in, become a gym member. That starts Monday, January 16th. I want you in there. All right? But that's not all. That's not all. Certainly not last, certainly not least. As we sharpen the body, we gotta also sharpen the mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have a book club. We're starting January 16th. I want you to come in. Come into the Discord. All right? Tell the receptionist, hey, I want to join this book club. I want to be a book club member too. I want that a part of my package. Okay? Receptionist to take care of you nice and easy, quick, fast. Take care of you nice. All right? We'll add book club to your package. We're starting January 16th. All right? I want you to come in, be a part of that. And all right, we're blessed to have like-minded, talented, gifted individuals. For example, Lyrical Lynn pops up in the chat, right? Pops up, presents her membership card. Security at the door says, good to see you, Lyrical Lynn. ID, please. Lyrical Lynn shows that. We roll out the red carpet. She's escorted right in, right to her private table. Twitch.tv/lyrical_Lynn. Make sure y'all check her out. Last seen streaming Apex Legends and sipping on a punch. Not only that, Crown Me King. Crown Me King. Listen, if you have a social club and someone in the social club is named Crown Me King, I don't know about y'all, but that sounds like a spot I want to be in. All right, we got kings in here. We got queens in here. We got royalty in here. Come on over to the social club. All right. Not only that, we like to post news, announcements, what's going on in the Discord. Make sure y'all join the social club, become a part of that. Stay up to date, stay abreast, stay. You want to be here with it. Not only that, make sure you follow the socials. Sincerely Terrance across all the socials. Sincere Terrance on Twitter. Sincerely Terrance on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, we're growing, ladies and gentlemen. Become a part of it. So, I mentioned the gym. I mentioned the book club. Let's talk about the arcade, for example. All right. Yes, we have an arcade, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, in the arcade, people like to play games. For example, Lyrical Lens says, I'm depressed. I was tricked into playing a horror game. If that doesn't sound interesting, if that's not a conversation starter, I don't know what is. How you get tricked into playing a horror game, Len? Glad to see you. Thanks for coming through tonight. I was promised Overcooked, and now they got me on Inside the Back Rooms. I got to check that out. Did you get a chance to stream today, Len? Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to the arcade. All right. People streaming in the morning. People streaming in the evening. Come on in. Got some good Apex games. Also, if you like the vibes, if you like the feel, if you want to become part of the bigger community, the vision is growing, and you want to support, there's multiple ways you can do it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, you know you can always sub to the social club. Right here. You can always sub to the social club. You can always participate, contribute to the conversation. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear your perspective. If you want to monetarily support, all right? Yes. And you have Amazon Prime, you can support your favorite streamer for no additional cost to you. Just link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and bam, you got a free sub to give to your favorite streamer. Now, I'm not saying it has to be me. It doesn't have to be me. But you know, if you want to support, I won't say no. Lyrical Lynn says, I'll be lurking and suffering. Lyrical Lynn, I want to thank you for the lurk. Thank you for coming to the social club. I know you're doing your own thing over at your private table. She brought the, hey y'all, she brought the new PS5. She just blessed with, listen. Also, I'm not saying Lyrical Lynn got the PS5 because she's a part of the social club. She's a member here at the social club. But I'm not saying that either. Make sure y'all check her out on private table. Private table lyrical_Lynn. All right, Lynn. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Let me know how you handling the thrills of horror games when you can. Crown Me King, how you? Ooh, Crown. I didn't see that till now. Crown. So I was just about to say, Crown Me King, how you doing this evening? I see. I think I injured my tendon. Painful. How? Why? When? We need to hear the story. All right. We need to hear the story. What happened? How did you do that? It's a bad time to do that too, because you know, January 16th, Grand Rising Workout Group. I'm sorry. Is that a shameless plug? I'm sorry. I gotta promote, you know. Gotta promote here at the social club. That's how we grow. All right. That's how we keep the members in here, you know, top class, top of what they do. Not stretching, bro. That has to be it. Wait, were you exercising? Hey, Crown. Welcome to getting old. You can't just hop on the floor and go out there and score 60 like Jordan. No warm up, no stretching no more. You gotta warm up, man. welcome to getting older. That's what that does. That's what that teaches you. That's what maturation teaches you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let's we didn't say, okay, also at the social club, every time you come to the social club, something's going on, all right? We do daily themes. Today, hashtag Trauma Thursday. We will be talking a little about the nature of self-sacrifice. That's going to come up in a little bit. We're going to be talking about the nature of self-sacrifice. Because here at the social club, we about quality of life. You know what that means, right? Physically. That's got to be up. Check. Mentally. Top of the line. Check. Emotionally. Top of the line. Check. Financially. Top of the line. Check. What do we forget? Spiritually. Oh yeah, we got it. Top of the line. Check. All right. That's what we about. Quality of life across the board here at the social club. And Crown physically is slipping right now. He limping. He pulled a calf muscle. He limping. Crown, where at? Where you in pain at? Also, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, youtube.com/@sincerely_Terrance. Exclamation point. Ooh. I accidentally did something I didn't mean to. Here we go. Exclamation point YouTube in the chat. Make sure y'all check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@sincerely_Terrance. If you ever miss a show, miss the vibe, you want to catch up, make sure y'all check out the full unedited version at youtube.com/@sincerely_Terrance. Make sure y'all check out that live stream playlist. But that's not it. On that that YouTube page, the website, whatever you want to call it, it's gonna be some more stuff up, some more like specialized things. So for example, on Tuesday we interviewed a longtime supporter, a longtime member of the social club, Duke_IGM, and we talked about his business endeavors, his dream, his vision, and we're gonna do things like chop that up, you know, and put that on YouTube as well, to just highlight. I want the social club to be a platform for you. So as members, you're welcome to come on. We highlight what you're about. We talk about your motivations, your dreams, your inspirations, your plans, how you're executing those plans, and share that to the world, because that's what we do at the social club. That's one of the perks from being a part of the social club. All right, this comes with a network. Make sure y'all check that out. Support the homie Duke_IGM. More information will be posted about that on the YouTube. Make sure y'all check out that interview. But yeah. Other than that, good music, good vibes. Tomorrow, we have Feel Good Friday. Y'all know we like to sip a little wine. Y'all got some time. I'm letting y'all know now. Make sure. Feel Good Friday. Y'all here for that. We let the vibe out. Good music. Good laughs. We may do a community game like Fall Guys. Something like that. That's what happens on Friday. We just keep the energy high, up, joyful, and, you know, vibe out. Hey. Okay, DJ. Oh, chill. Chill. All right. What's on the docket today? On the docket today is just a conversation about self-sacrifice. I'm expecting today to be a shorter stream. Yeah, we just wanted to have a conversation about self-sacrifice. Oh, upcoming. I got to promote this as well. Mood for thoughts, right? Mood for thoughts. A little quick tidbit to start your day off. Something to think about, or maybe put your energy in a certain place to pay attention to. Start your day off with a little something that's take a shot of your own health. You know how alcoholics wake up and take a shot of the spirits? You're going to wake up, you're going to take a shot of the spirits, but the spirits is healthy for you, right? Little quick tidbits that I like to do that are upcoming really soon. Make sure y'all stay in touch with the socials, with the brand, because it's coming. I'm telling y'all. They're gonna be like, yeah, he really do this. Yeah, we really do this. We really do this. DJ, drop that beat. All right, yeah, that's what we do. Crime King says my right bicep. Crown, I don't think you tour attendant. I think you probably just, probably out of shape. You worked it. Wait, before I say that, Crown, are you feeling this way from the workout on Monday? Or you were doing other things? Let's see. Just did more working out and boom today. Was it like a pop feeling? Do you see any discoloration? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain? Yo, Crown, did you take your before pictures? Ladies and gentlemen, also, Monday for Grand Rising Workout Group, it's a, pictures measurement day. I want you to take your pictures and or take your measurements. And I'm not saying you have to post them in the Discord or anything like that, but I do want you to have those for yourself. Feel free to post, but at the very least, I want you to have them for yourself so you can see, before and after results. What goes measured is what goes changed. All right. Crown cheating. Crown, did you take your measurements or pictures yet? Crown cheating. Y'all know what he trying to do. He trying to bulk up a little bit and then take pictures. Nah. Hey, Crown cheating. Yeah, exactly. Now he want to laugh. He cheating. Did you take your measurements yet? He trying to cut up a little bit. Hey, he's probably going hard. He probably going hard all week trying to get cut up a little bit and take pictures. Hey yo, you cheating? No, I haven't, bro. Not yet. Hey, Crown, you know what you can do? And I realized this with me. Because, even after Monday's light workout, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know, we promoted the upcoming Grand Rising Workout Group on Monday. We did a little workout on stream, live on stream. Make sure y'all go check that out. It was fun. I've already been seeing a little difference. And I'm like, I should have took my pictures beforehand. But I've been having the urge to work out. I haven't since. But I've been wanting to every day since. I'm on go mode, I'm ready to go. But I'm like, you know what? I got to wait till take pictures. I'm like, wait, I don't have to wait. I just want to present them on Monday. So I think I'm gonna take my pictures and then, I don't know, hit that ground game. Yeah, that's I thought about that. Well, I made my mind up that I was going to do it yesterday. I need to take my pictures. The problem is I'm already starting to see oh man, I should have took my pictures before, yo. Oh man, that's hilarious. She said, "Terrance, don't tell my secrets." That's hilarious. How's your day going, Crown? So, Crown, how many days have you worked out this week? I know Monday and I know yesterday, so that's 2 days. Did you work out Tuesday? Intensity_7 shows up and says, "Hey, Terrance, welcome to the social club. Massey membership? Okay, there you go. Come on in. Make sure y'all check out Intensity_7 at a private table. Last stream in Persona 5 Royal. Sipping on a little dark and stormy." Crown, did it do that for you, Crown? Crown, were you greeted? I don't know if you were greeted. Hey, don't worry about that. I'm gonna talk to the staff. I'm gonna make sure security greets you when you show up at the door, Crown. I'm gonna make sure security greets you when you show up at the door. Make sure y'all check out Crown King at his private table. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear what he pouring? Y'all hear that? Pouring a little Tom Collins, all right? Throw a little cherry in there. Throw a little lemon in there. Last seen streaming Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 at his private table at twitch.tv/Crown Me King. Me with 2 E's, y'all. 2 E's. Make sure you go check him out at his private table. Crown Me King says, "I definitely got greeted, but not on the screen, but it's fine." Okay, all right. I just want to make sure the staff is... We got to have top of the line members. We also have top of the line staff. All right, we got to make sure. I got to keep them sharp. Thank you for letting me know, so I end up firing Ramon for no reason. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you know why, Crown? Because I wasn't. We didn't come up to the lounge yet. That's why we were still in, you know, the vestibule. We was walking in the doors when you walked in. You know, I greeted you at the door. That's why I didn't come up on screen. Hey, Corey. How you liking the vibes of the social club? How you liking the vibes, Corey? As you can see, the social club is open. Don't we just treat you so well here? How you liking the vibes, Corey? How's y'all day today? Can somebody hit a hydrate for me? Yeah, the host is a little thirsty. Can I get a Can I get a highlight? I mean a hydrate? Channel points. Can I get a hydrate, somebody, please? Don't let the host thirst. Don't let him thirst. Let's go. Did y'all hear that? Right on time. So timely. Did y'all hear that? Let's go. Hey, Ramon, let me get another shout out for Crown Me King for that. All right? Let me get another shout out for Crown Me King. Is he gonna get the dub?
In the back, just let them run down and shit. They just killed me down here, bro.
Hey, Crown, what did you order? Never mind. Let me mind my business. All right, here at the social club, I want you to be your best you. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo, on that clip, did you get the dub? It looked like Endgame. Yo, I miss heading down. I miss heading down to the arcade and playing Warzone 1. I will say that. Play it again. I missed it. I don't know if it's gonna come up. I doubt it's gonna come up. But we'll try it though. We'll try it. I'm taking pizza out the oven. You talk about me and salmon. That's your favorite thing to eat. Every time I ask you what you eating, oh, I'm taking pizza out the oven. I'm taking something out of the oven. What you eating? Pizza. You had like 4 pizzas last week. I don't know if it's gonna be definitely different flavor.
The enemy won this battle. We'll be back to finish the war.
You must have been snapping, bruh. You must have been snapping that game for you to clip that one. It was a clip, Crown, where you were on the rooftop. It looked like you was holding a sniper. On Rebirth Island. I got thrashed. I think my team was at control. You mean on that clip I just played, or the one that you missed? I had to be in the Z League tournament. Oh, probably. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, because I said today was going to be a short stream, so without further ado, let's get into talking about this. You get talking about the daily theme, Trauma Thursday. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Trauma Thursday. With y'all being here at the social club, y'all know we like to talk about societal discussions, issues, topics. So on Trauma Thursday, we just, you know, we want to talk about the nature of a trauma, right? Maybe you're dealing with something. Maybe you have something upcoming that you're nervous about or feeling anxious about, or maybe you need advice on how to get over something or how to deal with the trauma. So on Trauma Thursday, we like taking a little bit of time and just, you know, putting it out there. That being said, the topic of today's discussion is self-sacrifice. Now, self-sacrifice, not to be confused with sacrifice, ladies and gentlemen. Now, sacrifices are necessary when you're trying to make something real from an idea. All sacrifice is the transmutation of energy. So, for example, I have a bottle of water, right? If I want to drink this bottle of water, I have to apply the necessary steps to actually drink the bottle of water. So sacrifice means I have to give something up, expel energy, expel time, expel effort to get a goal done. Do not confuse that with self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice is giving something up at the expense of yourself, but not only yourself, your vision, your energy, your being, your place, your location, your time, your efforts, for the sake of someone else's, without reward to you. Without reward to you. Ladies and gentlemen, self-sacrifice, if you don't get nothing else from today's message, get this. Self-sacrifice is not a virtue. For this single reason being, I'm going to repeat that. Self-sacrifice is not a virtue. DJ, pause that. The reason self-sacrifice cannot be a virtue, because if self-sacrifice causes you, if self-sacrifice precedes you to lose out on wherever your being is, and your being cease to exist, you can no longer be virtuous if you no longer exist. That makes sense. Self-sacrifice is not a virtue. Where the trauma comes in is, I know a lot of times, I know, for example, me, peers, people in my age group, I don't know if it was explicitly taught, but I can tell you it was definitely a message that was picked down and meant for us to pick up. I mean, put down and meant for us to pick up, about the nature of self-sacrifice. And I feel like I need to speak on this trauma because we've been led astray. It is the things that we need to talk about, because it hinders us from reaching our goals. It hinders us from reaching our dreams. And a lot of times, even the self-sacrifice, right, it's leveraged from loved ones. Like, how often have you ever self-sacrificed for a pure stranger, right? Or someone you barely know? Most often than not, those topics, this topic doesn't come up with people you're not accustomed with, right? The reason it doesn't come up with people you're not accustomed with is because people like to leverage your relationship and causes you to self-sacrifice. There's a such thing called emotional abuse, ladies and gentlemen. Right? And for you to get somewhere in life, sometimes you have to tell your loved ones, you can't continue to be inconvenienced for the sake of another person's convenience as a result of their responsibility, as a result of their liability at your expense. And now, I'm not saying you should feel any way about helping out. Help out. right? But we got to get into the whys of the nature of self-sacrificing. Helping out is different than self-sacrificing, right? You have a mission. You have a vision. Every early morning you wake up, every late night you stay up, is you that gotta get it. Bars. Hashtag bars in the chat. Exactly. First off, I'm gonna say that again. It's you that has a vision. It's you that has a mission. Every morning you wake up, every late night you stay up, is you that gotta get it. Right? Like, I said this before and I'm going to continue to say it. God gave you the vision. God didn't give anyone else your vision. It's for you. We can't hold others at fault for not seeing that. But at the same time, it's our responsibility. It's your calling to bring that vision to light. You can't give up that vision for someone else's, because one thing about visions, it's like a virus. It's contagious. If you don't bring it to existence, someone else will. It's like an idea, right? How often have you had an idea in life? You don't move on it. A little further down the line, you see someone else bring it. And the part that hurts the most is when you see someone else bring that idea to light. It's not as good as the way you know. It's not as good as the way you know in your heart of hearts you could have done it. But they get the profit off of bringing that vision to life, and you don't, because you self-sacrificed. Self-sacrifice is not a virtue, ladies and gentlemen. Take pride in your feel proud about your sacrifices. But from this point on, caveat that. Make sure that does not include self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice is not a virtue, because if your being, which is not just you, but what you stand for, your principles, your ideas, your genius, your impact to the world cease to exist, then you also cease to be virtuous. Self-sacrifice is not a virtue, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, with much love, sincerely, Terrance. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Hey, DJ, throw that music back on. Let's go. Oh, we preaching today, y'all. We preaching today, y'all. Crown me king. I will say this as the word of advice. You can do it. You can do it. I don't know exactly how I don't know the intricacies of the conversation you were having. But I know if you got a vision, you have an internal blueprint on how to bring it to life. You may not have all the specificities mapped out. You may not have all the resources right now or at one time. But if you have a vision, I believe, and I mean genuine inspiration, not the, oh, that sounds good, and not this not for Crown, this is for anybody listening. Not the, oh, that sounds good, or oh, I would like to have. I mean, when you have a genuine vision, a genuine motivation, a genuine inspiration, You have the blueprint. You may not have all the specificities mapped out, but you have the blueprint. And I just want to say to you, Crown, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah. So for me, that's it for Trauma Thursday that I wanted to speak about. What's up, Crown? Talk to me. Oh, never mind. You I know what you're doing. You down in the cafeteria stuffing your mouth with pizza. That's what you doing. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're staying alive. You're keeping up with the socials on Twitch, Sincerely Terrance, YouTube, Sincerely Terrance, Facebook, Sincerely Terrance, Instagram, Sincerely Terrance, TikTok, Sincerely Terrance, exclamation point, Discord. Come join the social club. The social club. Come join it. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we like putting the medicine in the pudding here. Crime Kids says eating peanut butter and jelly. Didn't you just make pizza? Okay, so you made pizza, but you're not having it? Look, okay, mind my business. Okay, I got it. Mind my business. Mind my business. Got it. Exclamation point Discord in the chat for the link if you're interested in joining the Discord. We did the YouTube. We did so Grand Rising workout group. Monday, January 16th. Book club. Monday, January 16th. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving. Make sure y'all stay in touch with the brand. Exclamation point Discord in the chat. Exclamation point YouTube in the chat. Make sure y'all check out the interview we did earlier this week. We got a couple monkey interviews that Chop Up put out there as well to showcase the talents, yo. If I can make people feel good in 5 minutes, imagine what I could do with you as a life coach. You know what I mean? Look, check out the services, check out the packages coming soon. That being said, hey, look, today was I told y'all, I promised y'all a short stream. That being said, let's see if we go ahead. We going ahead to the private table. The homie Dev Bros. If y'all like someone who likes doing a lot of neat things with this stream, a lot of channel points, and listen, just trust me, this is somebody you're definitely going to enjoy. We're going to head on over to the private table to twitch.tv/Dev Bros. Longtime member of the social club. Chill vibes. We gonna check in, stop by, see what he doing. And enjoy the rest of your evening, ladies and gentlemen. As always, with much love, Sincerely Terrance. We out tonight. Peace.